Hey there, my name is Brian Wright. Thanks for visiting our YouTube station. I am the host of the Brian Wright Show podcast that is now downloaded consistently in more than 100 countries, and we continue this underground cult following that we have in the entrepreneur world. So I hope you follow that podcast. I'm also the founder and CEO of New Patient Group. There are three things that we cover in depth on this YouTube station as well as in my podcast. I'm going to dive into those three things here in just 1 second. This station is dedicated to all entrepreneurs, their families, and their team members. But we have a specific niche that we found many years ago in the orthodontic, dental, and other doctors that own their own practice space. Invisalign, I'm sure all of you know the clear aligner. They came across my content one day many years ago and started having me speak for them. And now I'm a consultant for them and speaker for them. And they put us in front of doctors. So the things that we teach and work with hotels and restaurants and all other kinds of businesses that people own that say, hey, I'm here, come buy from me. We have a specific niche in the doctor space. So sometimes you're going to have to use your imagination whenever we're talking about things and say, hey, how can I use that for my specific business in my specific industry? But it all relates. So doctors watching, welcome to the YouTube station. This is for you, but it's also for all other entrepreneurs. And what makes us very attractive to doctors that own their own practice, their own business, is the fact we come from outside your bubble. Everything we teach flips everything that people are teaching you inside your bubble completely on its head. We believe it's outdated and there's better ways to become more profitable, more efficient, attract more new patients, customers, whatever you want to call them, start more cases, increase your case acceptance, your conversion, your cash flow, all the stuff we all want in any business. We're here to teach you all, but we're going to teach it specifically to doctors in our niche. Okay, there's three things that we cover under the New Patient Group umbrella. Right? So the three things I'm going to be talking about are the services that we help with practices, with doctors that own their own business, their own practice. And these three things are also what I talk about on the podcast. Now, there are hundreds upon hundreds of drop-down menus to these three things. And yes, we can cover them all, right? And here's what it is. I'm going to draw something on the screen for you. All right, it's going to look like three circles, right? But we call these pillars, even though it's the three circles of success. And what this is what's called the three pillars of success. This is something I've coined because over the course of the years, I have found that elite people businesses, I'm talking Michelin star restaurants, 5-star hotels, any other elite people business that you can think of in its respective industry, they do three things better than everybody else. And really their entire marketing budget is tied to these three things, all right? And here we go, right? The very first one is leadership in culture, okay? We train heavily on leadership, how to become exceptional leaders, how to get more out of your people, and we go in depth on leadership training on this station and with our program to create the most finest or the finest culture imaginable so you're set up for success, all right? Once we do that, and we do that on an ongoing basis here, then we're gonna go down to team training, employee training, and we're gonna train on sales and hospitality, all right? Now, sales and hospitality also include customer experience, communication, verbiage, presentation, psychology. So there are lots of drop-down menus, right? And really what sales means is education. We teach your employees and you how to be better educators to create more value on your product, your service, whatever it is you may offer the community, the nation, or the world, okay? So when you have great leadership that has the right culture, then when you train on this stuff, your team is more likely to want to do it. They're going to do it when you're not looking, right? You have this new idea, you bring us in and we coach somebody. If you have a bad culture, they're not going to implement it. You see how that goes, okay? So we train leaders to create great cultures. We train employees how to interact with your prospective customer or patient before they buy and after they buy. So new patient experience, existing patient experience. Every interaction your people have, chairside as clinical assistants, right? On the new patient phone call, literally every single step of that journey, we train people to interact very uniquely with prospective patients and ones that have bought from you to enhance the experience. And the reason that is important is that 91% of people, as I do this video today, surveyed by Harris Interactive, said they would choose and remain with a business because of the experience over whether or not the person or product or a company was any good at what they did. So think about that. You're better off having a crappy product with highly trained people with a great culture, right? But obviously for you all, we want you to be the best product and also the best people business, because that's what's going to drive your price and how much you're going to sell. Now, the third one is going to be digital marketing. All right. We call this digital marketing 4.0 because everything we do here teaches it a little bit differently. 60%, as I do this video, it's estimated that 60% of online searches for businesses by the end of 2026 are going to be done using artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, right? Other ones that you can think of, right? So when we do digital marketing, we talk websites, the language on the website, search engine optimization, as well as artificial intelligence optimization for ChatGPT, etc. How to shoot the right content. 51% of Gen Z women, as it stands today, find their information via video search on TikTok, right? So we talk a lot about how to create very unique organic content, how to post it, when to post it, and all the broad spectrum of everything online. And when you combine these three together, the three pillars of success, you will become famous in whatever industry you are. This is the recipe, right? It's not pay-per-click advertising. It's not advertising, period. It's these three things and all the drop-down menus. We hope you enjoy the content on our YouTube station. Make sure to subscribe, thumb up all the videos, make some comments, share them with your friends, your family, colleagues, anybody wanting to get more out of their life, their career, and their business. To all entrepreneurs out there, we dedicate this to you, along with specific messaging to doctors that own their own practice. Follow the YouTube station. Make sure to follow the Brian Wright Show podcast. And everybody out there, doctors that own their own practice, check out newpatientgroup.com, and we'll talk to everybody soon. Bye-bye.